YouTube gang. What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Juice So Creative, back with another video. Actually, I'm here to tell you guys a little bit on how to make your Xmotos or your CRF 250 or X Pro Titan or whatever dirt bike you may have. I'm here today to show you guys how to make it go faster. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you how to make it go faster because I already got the mods on here to make it go faster, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to make my bike get up to 98 miles per hour. Now, a lot of y'all probably going to be like, man, you're lying, you're capping. You ain't going to get your bike up to no 98 miles per hour. Well, I'm going to tell y'all something fresh out the box, bro. Listen, when I got this bike, fresh out the box, I got it up to about 73 miles per hour. 73. Now, they say it get up to 80, you know, but it all depends on what I'm finna get ready to talk about. Now, so this is how I got my bike up to 99 miles per hour. I seen 100, but that was kind of pushing it going downhill just a little bit. But that was really fast enough. That's fast. You don't need to be going 100 miles an hour on this dirt bike. 9 times out of 10, if you bought this dirt bike, you're gonna be riding in the woods, and the woods don't give you a clear enough path to go 100 miles per hour. Only way you need to go 100 miles per hour is if you're trying to street ride or if you're trying to run from the police. Now look here, I'm not trying to do this video to show you guys how to outrun the police, because that's not what I'm about on my channel. I'm just trying to show you guys how to have a faster bike. Now, first mod that I did, the very first mod that I did to this bike, fresh out the box, guys, listen, nothing. I ain't do nothing to it. I got on this bike, I rode it. Matter of fact, I rode this bike for probably about 3, 4, 5 months. The only reason I wanted to get up a little bit more speed on this bike was because I was wanting to get on the street. You know, my homeboys, they got CRF 250s. I wanted to go buy a CRF 250, but then again, I said, well, I'm gonna buy a cheap bike and mod it up to keep up with a CRF 250, if not pass it. First mod that I did, and I'm gonna tell y'all some simple mods that you can do that really won't even cost you that much money. You can start off with the smallest things, like for instance, using better gas fuel. Can't run racing fuel on the stock carburetor that they got on here, because I will say it is a good carburetor, but if you want a good performance, it's best to go with an aftermarket like I did. If you're looking for an aftermarket carburetor, I'll go ahead and put it up in the box at the end of the video. I'll show you why I got just about every part that I got on this bike to make it go fast. So the next thing you want to do is get you a bigger gas filter. 9 times out of 10, your gas filter gonna look like this when you get it. The reason I haven't really adjusted this gas filter because of the other mods I did to it, and it don't seem like this really putting any downtime on the mods that I got on here. Now, I'm pretty sure once I put a bigger fuel lines, which is gonna lead to my next thing I'm gonna tell y'all. You want to get some bigger fuel lines. Make sure it don't matter how big your fuel line is. It don't matter how big your fuel line is, as long as it's big enough to stay on the fuel on and off switch and back up to your gas tank. It can be big as you want it, but you just, like I say, you just want to make sure them lines tight on both ends. The next thing you want to do, get you a good spark plug. Y'all zoned out on me right here. The next thing you want to do is get you an NGK racing spark plug. Get you an NGK aftermarket racing spark plug, because they come standard with NGK spark plugs, but you know, get you one of them the NGK racing wire. This is a 2-piece wire. This red piece right here actually pulls out. So if you want to change the head on it, you can change the head on it. And you know, that'll add a little bit more prep in the step. Now, as far as horsepower gain, I'm gonna tell y'all how to get some horsepower gain. What you want to do, and you gonna have to know how to work on motors. Now, I ain't gonna say try to do this yourself, because you can mess some stuff up, and you're gonna have to take a little work to kind of get to it. You possibly gonna have to take your seat off. You're gonna have to take your gas tank off, and you're gonna have to work around a few more wires. But what I'm getting to in this video is that if you want to get some better performance, you're gonna have to go with some bigger valve springs. I got to look into that on what size valve springs I got in here currently running, because I did put some in here, but I can't think what size valve springs I put in here. I had to get into that. Also, get you some good clutch oil. Make sure you got some good clutch oil. Also, the clutch that I got in here is a Honda CRF 250 racing clutch. I'll give you the exact name of that also at the end of the video. Another thing, you want to make sure you got some good brakes on this bad boy, y'all. Listen, I'm still running stock brakes. Now, the reason I'm still running stock brakes is because these brakes is hella good. They got good discs. Look at that. Holes in the disc for extra coolness. Keep your brakes cool down. Your brakes don't get as hot. You know what I'm saying? After a long day of riding. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the only reason I ain't mess with that. Another thing you can do, like I say, of course, is you know, just put you some better gas in there, bigger racing line, change the spark plug out. Also, you can change the gear ratio. Now, depending on if you one of the people who like torquey bikes, so if you big on speed and less on torque, then you need to get you another gear. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you a high gear. So that way you can get your high speed, you know. Now, the gear that they got on here, I'm pretty pleased with, because it get the job done when I hit the road, and it get the job done when I hit the trail. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't even mess with that. This bike right now, it don't take much to mod. Somebody else asked me, is this the same thing as the X Pro Titan? I will tell you this. Yes, it's about the same as the X Pro Titan, but the X Pro Titan lack of features that this bike has. And I can get into that in another video, because it will take me forever to explain to y'all when it comes to the internal on fixing this thing. You know, with comparison on the both. Now, they do look the same. You can take X Pro plastics and put them on the Xmotos. Sometimes they might be a little off depending on what year your X Pro Titan is, but 9 times out of 10, everything blend in well. Another thing that I did to this thing, I put some handlebars on here. I will say this. Now, you get you some aftermarket handlebars. These right here, very good fly racing handlebars. I mean, ever since I put these handlebars on here, I've seen a bigger difference with handling. My handling is a whole lot better, a whole lot sturdier compared to the handlebars that came on here. I did adjust the shocks on this thing, so the shocks is very good now. And you know, like for a speed thing, do what I told you. You won't have no problem to worry about. Also, if you want to, you can get you some street tires. Me, preferably, I've been riding the street ever since 2020. I ain't changed tires on here since 2020, and you can see the rub on them. So these some hell of a good tires for 2020. You know what I'm saying? So why should I change tires? I do want to go with some bigger tires, which I'm gonna have to put bigger forks on. Later on down the line, I'm gonna do that. I just tired up doing so much stuff. I got so much stuff going on. Also, I got the RV project I'm working on over there. Then I got the car project I'm working on over there. Just got 2 more 4-wheelers in I'm working on for my buddy. He want me to mod them up, make them go a lot faster. So I'm just trying to work on everything at one time. But what is my rating on the Xmotos from 1 to 10? I will say 1,000, bro. 1,000. Listen, Xmoto gang, we're in the building, bro. We're in the building. I don't care if you got an X Pro Titan. Look here. I don't care if you got an LG. I don't care what you got. Welcome to the channel. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Because my tips on my dirt bike gonna help you guys do what you gotta do on your dirt bike. Like I say, everything built up the same. Might be a different name, but everything's still the same. It's still considered a dirt bike. I gotta wash this thing up, man. She dirty. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. What do you want me to get more in depth on? You want me to get more in depth on muffler? You want to get more in depth on the internal guts of the engine? Let me know in the comment section. I'll make sure I throw that in my next videos, because like I say, I'm gonna help y'all get your Xmotos right. I'm gonna help y'all guys get on the road with it, help y'all get the speed up. Big G gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be shy. Comment, dog. Like, subscribe. Make it do what it do in the comment section, man. Hope everybody having a blessed day today. If you're having a blessed day today, matter of fact, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and put in the comment section, G, so creative. I'm having a good day today, bro. If you just bought your Xmotos, let me know in the comment section. If your Xmotos died out on you, let me know in the comment section. Matter of fact, since we're still going with this video, let me give you guys another little quick how to get your Xmotos running video in this video that I'm doing right now. So, for y'all who troubleshooting with your Xmotos, I think somebody mentioned something about they Xmotos keep splitting out when they're riding. So I'm gonna tell you something. Look at here, for you new dirt bike owners. You see this clutch right here? See that clutch? Make sure that clutch is in neutral. Make sure you got it in neutral. And the reason why I say that, because people been trying to crank their dirt bikes in first gear lately for some reason while holding the clutch in. Look, that's not good to do. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and break that down to you now. I know some of y'all don't like to put your dirt bikes in neutral when you crank them up, but y'all listen. Don't be lazy. Hold your clutch in, crank your dirt bike up when it's already in first gear, because I'm gonna tell you something. That can offset your gears when you do that. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, I done had hundreds of bikes. I done had CRF 250s. I done had YZ 450s. I done had YZ 250s. I done had Kawasaki's. I done had Hondas. I done had everything you can name. So I know about dirt bikes. I know about anything with an engine, bro. Always crank your dirt bike up in neutral. Don't hold the clutch in, have it in first gear, and then you trying to take off like that, because you're going to burn your clutch up. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to burn it up. So, but anyway, let's get back right here. For your dirt bike not starting, make sure it is off full choke. This right here is off full choke. When you go in the middle, you hear that click? That's half choke. When you go up, that's full choke. Some of y'all will take your choke, put it midways, and try to crank it up and take off, and guess what? You're putting and you're sputtering. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that choke all the way down. You won't have to worry about putting and sputtering. Next thing, if you still putting and sputtering, then your choke is on full. It's off full, I mean. Check this right here. That thing can be stopped up. Get you another fuel filter. Take this fuel filter off. See if you got gas coming in from the line, from the tank. And then see if you see it coming out. If don't no gas come out this line, your line stopped up. That's another reason it's not cranking. Also, check your spark plug wire. Make sure your spark plug ain't burnt out. If your spark plug burnt out, you're going to get fire, but it's not going to crank and it's not going to stay running. Also, make sure you switch on. Make sure you switch on. If you switch on and you got everything else done, guess what? You can have a bad switch also. So it's possible that you can have a bad switch. If your switch on and you did everything, make sure you got full gas in it. If you got all that going, you done clean your carburetor out. Make sure your carburetor bowl ain't stopped up. So if you got all that done and you got on switching and still won't crank, guess what? Your switch is bad. You got to get you another switch. Or your CDI box could be bad. So it diagnosis to tell if your dirt bike is going to the bad. I mean, most likely it's a CDI box or ignition arm switch or out of gas. Carburetor could be stopped up. Gas lines could be stopped up. Could be out of gas, or, you know, motor could be locked down pretty much. But if it turn over, the motor's not locked down. So if y'all want to get into the mechanics of this thing, let me know. I also put that in my videos. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't rehearse this stuff before I get on here and talk. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't rehearse nothing. I go by everything that I know from my experience. If I had to sit here and think what I'm going to tell y'all, that means I don't know nothing about it myself. So everything I tell y'all coming from the top of my brain, coming from the stuff that I experienced. You know what I'm saying? So, give y'all last little view of this thing. Got some Xmoto ride out coming. Also, y'all look, I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on. It don't stop there. Y'all know I'm always cutting off. Y'all know I'm always cutting myself off. Listen, hold on. Let me find this right here. Hold up. Wait. From a who be acting too soft. We don't play. Listen, you see this right here? B12 Chem Tool. Chem Tool. You don't really want that. That's the off-brand version. What you want is the Seafoam. Now that Seafoam, make sure you put that Seafoam down in your dirt bike. Don't put the whole can down in there because you don't need a whole can. You could probably put about 60 milliliters. That's enough. 60 milliliters. You know the little cough syrup cups that you get in the store when you're sick? You see how I say take 30 milliliters? You take one of them right there, fill it up 2 times. You pour it in your dirt bike, and I promise you, you good. You don't have nothing else to worry about. Promise you. Big G got you. Listen, you see this carb authority body cleaner right here? Now you can open your intake jack up on that thing. Look, the top missing. But you can get you some carb and throttle body if you want to blow this bad boy out. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something. You go to your air box right here. You got an air box behind this thing. The air box is back there. You take your plastic off, take your air box off, Spray you some carb and throttle body cleaner in there. Just a little bit while it's running. Hold it down, give it a little throttle, and bang, 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 bang. She running, bro. She not sounding like a 2-stroke. She sounding like a 4-stroke. You know them 2-stroke smoke, cause them the slow folks. Signing out. Got y'all another video coming soon. Holla at your boy.